check things out. We are not so gray wanderers. Not so gray wanderers.
Thanks for joining us in this next episode, and there's nothing quite like hitting the open road or hopping on a train and experiencing all the beauty, the history, even a few chills this great country has to offer. In this episode of the Not So Grey Wanderers Go to America, we continue our journey in the iconic city of San Francisco, taking in Alcatraz and the Golden Gate Bridge, then heading out to the serene Muir Woods. After that, it's all aboard for a scenic train ride to Truckee, with visits there that'll take you back in time, including the wild charm of Virginia City and the breathtaking Tonopah. But we're not stopping there, it's road trip time. We're heading through Sonora, the awe-inspiring Yosemite, and stopping at a haunted hotel in Tonopah before we reach the lights and excitement of Las Vegas. So grab your suitcase, the USA is calling. You've been excited for this, haven't you? Tell us what you think, Phil. Oh, have a bite. No calories in that. The land of queues. We're here at Pier 33, waiting in line to board the Alcatraz Clipper, the infamous Alcatraz Island. It's a short 15-minute ferry ride, but waiting to board you can feel the history already. Just imagining what's ahead, the stories, the cells, makes this line worth every minute. Hang in there, viewer, we're about to take a trip back in time.
For political recognition, American Indians claimed Alcatraz. Locate the signs of their occupation.
Phil, how many times you've been on Alcatraz?
This will be the fourth, Neil.
And what do you think of Alcatraz, Phil?
It's a bit smelly,
Yeah.
but apart from that, it's nice.
So, okay, I can edit that smelly bit out. What else can you tell us about it, Phil?
Well, it stinks. Indians used to come here.
Yeah, apparently.
They had a like a sit-in.
Yeah, why?
It's in the brochure. It's in the brochure.
It says so in the brochure.
Did you know?
Oh, hang on, Kim's got something important to say.
Did you know there were no executions on Alcatraz, although there were 5 suicides and 8 murders?
Today we visit one of the most infamous landmarks in US history, Alcatraz Island. We start at the dock where we notice remnants of the Native American occupation from 1969 to 71, a pivotal moment in the Native American civil rights movement. Near the entrance, we spot a restored 1946 AK Chevrolet truck, once used to transport supplies on the island, a remnant from the days when the prison was still operational. Also nearby is a military howitzer, a cannon dating back to Alcatraz's time as a US Army fortress in the 1800s. As we approach the guardhouse and the historic Sally Port, we imagine soldiers standing guard over this isolated outpost. We take a moment to enjoy the restored gardens that inmates once maintained, showcasing flowers and plants from over 60 years ago. Passing the morgue, which reminds us of Alcatraz's darker history. Finally, we'll explore the notorious cell house with figures like Al Scarface Capone and Alvin Creepy Carvis serve time. Let's have a look through these cells.
pass by, you'll see some Grecian columns. So on the way to the bridge, we're going through this area called the Presidio of San Francisco. This is an old army fort. It was originally set up by the Spanish in 1776, and it connects San Francisco City and County with Marin County to the north. The bridge is a single-span suspension bridge. It covers about 1,400 acres of the northern tip of San Francisco. The Presidio was originally occupied by the Spanish Army.
Golden Gate Bridge, 87,500 miles, I think it was, of cable in the main supports. How many miles was it, Rob?
87,900.
In the main cable.
Yeah.
The Golden Gate Bridge, completed in 1937, spans 1.7 miles across a San Francisco Bay. Known for its iconic orange-red colour, it's an engineering marvel and one of the world's most photographed bridges. So here we are at Muir Woods. Sequoia trees grow up to 800 or 900 years old, but they couldn't log these ones because they were in the valley and they didn't know how to get them out back in the day. And then in the early 1900s some dude got it all protected. Good on him, I say. Muir Woods National Monument is located just north of San Francisco after crossing the Golden Gate Bridge and is home to the ancient forest of towering coastal redwoods, some of the tallest trees in the world. These trees can live for over 1,200 years with heights reaching over 250 feet. The forest is named after naturalist John Muir, who was instrumental in preserving California's wilderness. Walking through Muir Woods feels like stepping into another world with cool, shaded trails alongside of Redwood Creek and wooden footbridges that allowed us to explore without disturbing the fragile ecosystem. Besides the trees, the park is rich with wildlife including deer, owls and over 50 species of bird. The peaceful setting has made it a favourite spot for both nature lovers and photographers. The train ride from San Francisco to Truckee is on the scenic California Zephyr, leaving from Emerville and offering stunning views as we travel through towns like Sacramento, Colfax and Reno. We got to enjoy large windows in a bi-level observation car, perfect for taking in the Sierra Nevada mountains on the journey that spans about 5 to 6 hours. Truckee itself is a historic railroad town, offering a charming destination. On board, we visited the cafe car for snacks and sandwiches and beverages. Very comfortable and some breathtaking views. We've made it to our digs here in Truckee. So we spent yesterday on the train and a full day travel to get here. So have a look at this. Big living area in there. Nice kitchen, got human beings in there. Say hi for the camera, say hi for YouTube.
Good morning. Good morning from Truckee.
Yep, and then upstairs, bedroom in there. Ring a rosy, a pocket full of posies. Today we visit Virginia City in Nevada, which is a historic mining town that boomed during the silver rush of the 1850s. Once a thriving hub, it attracted fortune seekers and became famous for its wealth, with mines like the Comstock Lode producing millions in silver. Today we can explore the well-preserved old town featuring wooden boardwalks, historic buildings and museums that recount the vibrant history of the gold rush era. A popular way to experience Virginia City is through the Virginia and Truckee Railroad, which offered a scenic train ride through the stunning landscape of the Sierra Nevada. The ride, complete with vintage steam locomotives, took us on a commentary journey through the town's rich history, with stunning views of the surrounding mountains and valleys, and immersed us in the spirit of the Old West.
At one time was the deepest mine in the world. Still to this day, the shaft, which is directly in front of that great big wooden head frame, goes straight down 3,265 feet into the earth. That's about 2/3 of a mile. Now, the combination shaft was a joint mining effort between 4 mining companies on the Comstock.
Up the street by the bell tower, it's showtime!
We nip up to Tonopah, which is located in the Sierra Nevada mountains, not too far from where we're staying in Truckee. It's a historic site known for its challenging terrain that posed significant difficulties for the westward pioneers in the mid-1800s. The pass is named after the ill-fated Donner Party, who became trapped by heavy snowfall in 1846. One notable feature in this area is the Chinese Wall, a massive granite rock formation created by Chinese labourers who worked on the construction of the Central Pacific Railroad in the late 19th century. This wall stands as a testament to their significant contributions to the region's development.
The white
Oh,
helmet
yes,
just
I can
about
see
to
it,
come
yeah.
into the top. Yep. Kim, can I just...
Tour guide Kim.
He's going to lead the way across a rocky ravine.
Me?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Job done. Nearby we found some Indian petroglyphs, ancient rock carvings made by Native American tribes that once inhabited the area. These petroglyphs depict various symbols and figures, offering insights into the culture, beliefs and history of the indigenous people who lived in harmony with the rugged landscape.
Rust on against just above the trees. Yeah. So this used to be the highway, and yet when you're biking, going slow, you can really look. You see cars all over the place.
Well done, matey. Good work.
All the snow. So finally they tunneled through this mountain, and so eventually it connects with that, with the actual railroad tracks. But this is all the old line, obviously.
So it's the blind leading the blind here as we go through one of these tunnels made for the railway lines by the Chinese back in the 1800s, because it was a race to see who can get the railway line through.
Hi, Neil.
Hi, mate. Oh, Rob. So when they abandoned the tunnels, it looks like they're just throwing the sleepers straight out here. So we've made it to Tahoe City as we make our way down to Sonora and Yosemite. And this lake is amazing. There's even snow up on Mumbar Hills.
I think it's in there, isn't it? See the chair, there's no one in the chair.
Oop, come back up. I'd give that a crack.
No.
Not for you? No room for error when you bring your boat in. They're tight fits.
Yeah.
At the stop sign, turn left onto CA49.
Does it say Yosemite? Does it say Yosemite? And you're clear on this side if you go quickly. Moccasin 3.
For 83
65, mate.
kilometres,
Hit it!
straight on.
Already.
Oh, hell, that power.
I just thought you were wanting to get your camera up and take a bit of a shot going through the tunnel.
Just make sure the lights go on. Tour and hikers bus. We've set off from Truckee after a few relaxing days, but it's time to move on, winding our way to Sonora for the night. Then we headed to Yosemite, with its towering granite cliffs and cascading waterfalls, breathtaking in scale. We are going to hike beneath ancient sequoias, feeling small amongst the giants and soaking in nature's grandeur.
And you're driving so quickly.
We are here at Yosemite Falls, which is one of the tallest waterfalls in North America, plunging a staggering 740 metres in 3 stages: the Upper Yosemite Fall, the Middle Cascades and Lower Yosemite Fall. It's fed by snow melt and it flows most spectacularly in late spring apparently. We are here in mid-August and there's still plenty of water cascading over the falls. So now we're off to the Indian village. Let's I don't know, get some tattoos or something. So Rob reckons you can make a few trees out of that, and I reckon you get a few bottles of water out of that.
A few houses out of it, not a few trees out of it.
Oh, sorry, a few houses out of it. So look at the growth rings here and see what happened.
How many years?
Look at that, AD 923 when the tree started. Battle of Hastings, 1066. 1215, the Magna Carta, I don't know what that is. 1492, landing of Columbus. So this tree was this old when America was discovered by Columbus. Pilgrims, Declaration of Independence, Civil War. Oh, this is when 1864. So this tree was already, what year was this? 923 to 1864. It's already 1,000 years old. This 9-foot section of giant sequoia was cut 30 feet from the base of the tree that fell in the Mariposa Grove in 1919. Annual rings show the tree to be 996 years old. So it actually fell down.
Yeah, so
The fossil records indicate that over 40 species of redwood family once existed in the Northern Hemisphere. Okay, we're approaching a waterfall and there's bloody people everywhere, and I just saw a squirrel but I missed him. Let's see what the view says. I reckon this is a must-see feature of Yosemite National Park, and along with the hundreds of other tourists, we get the obligatory selfie at the lower falls. It's all good. I've got a video camera. Another big waterfall down there.
A little bit closer to the edge.
No thanks. Just do that. 3-point fucking turn. Is there a queue to park, is there? So we finally made it after being stuck in traffic. Not a bad view.
You guys want a picture? Turn around. Everybody look at Grandma. Look at me. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, what's up?
Turn around.
So Lucky Rob gets the drive in the rain. Mist down there.
Can you see the half dome?
Well, who's a half dome?
Well, that's in front of the
Glacier Point. Yeah, that's that rock up there.
Yeah.
Could you miss the trees, please? Thanks, mate. Oh, the mist coming up through there. Travelling from Yosemite National Park on Highway 120 to Lee Vining is a journey through an alpine wonder. The highland winds through breathtaking scenery. Pristine Ellery Lake reflects the sky blue, nestled among rugged peaks. Aspen campgrounds, golden trees line the route, and the majestic Mount Dana towers above, awe-inspiring. We finish the trip at historic Murphy's Hotel for the night. We are left with memories of high altitude beauty and tranquil, untouched wilderness at every turn. Today we are heading to Tonopah and a haunted hotel, but first we are exploring the South Tufa Interpretive Trail at Mono Lake. It's a unique landscape of towering tufa formations and the fascinating ecology of one of North America's oldest lakes. So these were formed when the lake used to be this high. They stopped forming because the water level has dropped. What is a tufa formation, I hear you ask? Tufa forms when fresh, calcium-rich water from underground springs and volcanic vents rises up and mixes with the lake's carbonate-rich water. This mix creates deposits of calcium carbonate, or limestone. We also got to see the resident ospreys with their young ones still on the nest. Continuing on, we cross through open stretches of the Great Basin Desert, where the sky feels endless and reminds us of the movie Close Encounters. Look at hills. Area 51, We will eventually reach Tonopah, which is a mining town filled with fascinating history. So we've arrived here at the Mizpah Hotel in Tonopah. Come check this room out. Oh, I locked the door. So it's a very quaint little room. How about that for a bath? What are they called? Claw feet. Claw feet bath. But 4 pillows. Interesting. We are staying at the Mizpah Hotel, which was built in 1907 in Tonopah, Nevada. A beautifully restored in 2011 historic hotel known for its elegance and intriguing past. The decor includes vintage furnishings with Victorian-era accents. The Mizpah is famously believed to be haunted. Its most well-known ghost is the Lady in Red, said to be a woman who was murdered on the 5th floor by a jealous lover. Previous guests and staff report seeing her ghost, hearing mysterious whispers, and experiencing other unexplainable events. We're off to the Tonopah, what is it called? Museum of Mining Museum where they have mining stuff. It's uphill. Here we are at the Tonopah Brewing Company. I've got myself a few beers to try. Look at that black beast in there. That's how you build a bloody interchange, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's brand new, doesn't it? It's mirrors.
We just crossed over the state line into Nevada. And what happens here?
Bucket of wine, huh?
Oh. Cam?
Yes.
What happens here?
Blue Man Group.
Okay.
Vegas.
Mel, what happens here?
Vegas.
Baby. Heading on down the highway. 103 outside. We're doing 65 miles an hour on a freeway through the centre of town.
There's the hill. It's not a big joint, isn't it?
This is the main strip.
The fashion show up there.
No, you watch the road. We've hit Las Vegas. Will it be all it's hyped up to be? We will do a few shows, get out to a few restaurants, meet back up with Phil and Deb, do some hop-on, hop-off bus touring, and just see what Vegas has to offer. So stay tuned for the next episode. Hit that like button and maybe even subscribe. It really helps.